Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Curator RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today in the Lane of Lions and Unicorns. We are at Eagles Empyrean. That's just, yeah, we were very far away. And we're apparently capable of hiring crew. Yeah, many potential workers lurk by the London embassy. A little piece of Albion on the edge of the Empyrean. Here, Her Majesty's Embassy works tirelessly to maintain cordial relations with the Imperials. And also, hopefully, this might be the clue that we need for figuring how to go back to Albion. Let's see. Hire a crew. We need to roll... Oh, it's 100% chance of success. That's pretty good. We need to pay a little bit. Sure, it's not a bad thing. Many potential workers. You can take your pick, and success for 100%. You better be... and I paid 20, so we'd pay 10 per. That's perfectly fine. These few have been stuck at the Empyrean for weeks. They have become exceedingly tired of the weak tea offered by the embassy, quote, to keep their spirits up, unquote, and will accept reduced wages if you'll just take them away. That is, I will, indeed, take them away. Let's see what we have over here in the London's Enclave. Enclave? Enclave. I think Enclave. Her Majesty's Embassy dominates this little street, but the eagle stands above the lion and the unicorn on the street sign. London and the Khanate worked together to enter the high wilderness, but their alliance since has been tenuous. It is preserved only by desperate diplomatic endeavor and a number of carefully preserved frictions. Lovely. They preserve the frictions. Oh, not frictions, fictions. It's more or less the same. Carefully preserved fictions regarding what the other is up to. So I can introduce myself to the embassy, and I can get a visa here required to enter the Empyrean proper. Okay. Or I can meet a new street line passenger in a Mahjong parlor. That would be... for a mission? Because this is where you were asked to come. Let's go ahead and do that. The Empyrean uses hours for labor in its war against the dark. Liberating indentured workers is a priority of the fierce philanthropist, even on the other side of heaven. Lights of blue and green spill across the avenue, almost hiding a slim alleyway. A door, overlooked by most passers-by, opens to a descending staircase. Those who do see it, who enter and who descend to the smoky parlors, are turned away by a set of muscular guards. But when you show your ticket, you are welcomed with professional courtesy. Your passenger is an old soul who's just lost yet another game. "Ever so glad you're here," they say. You show them your vessel. It's Port Prosper for them. Oh, you show them your vessel, right, because they're coming. Of course, they're coming in. To Port Prosper, sure, absolutely. Let's go back over here. So I can still introduce myself. I can enjoy a respite at the Maiden and Unicorn. That sounds like a lovely time. A tea shop on the edge of the lane, as close to home as one can be in Eleutheria. I'm not seeing my terror go down, no matter how hard the doctor tries. It can't mask the darkness visible from the window. Interesting that... Oh, not the doctor. That's who we are, but no matter how hard the decor tries, it cannot mask the darkness, nor soften the electric light of the Empyrean moon. Still, off-duty diplomats congregate around the triangle-cut sandwiches. They drink steeped tea with translators, attachés, and runners. The Maiden and Unicorn is also popular with citizens of the Empyrean. Some come to sample the latest London cuisine. Others to do an official business with London's embassy. Others, like everyone else, just come to get away from the dark. Okay, well, we didn't really enjoy much. Let's gather a report. The Eagle's Empyrean is a bastion of light in Eleutheria's dark. Beyond the antique facades of the... Have you noticed how there are so many French words in this particular location? Beyond the antique facades of the Lane of Lions and Unicorns, the Empyrean rises high in still and blue light. The constraints of its location necessitate that the Empyrean builds upwards. Careful porticos give way to expensive temples and crowded markets. People leave cheek by jowl. Light is precious and easily lost. Power is conserved carefully. When times are bad, whole districts go dark. it would be easy for hopelessness to seep in. The Khan occupies his people with festivals, celebrating his people's history of the old Khanate. Oh, that's what it means, maybe. It's like the Khanate. Maybe the English word and not the original, I want to say Mongolian? Certainly, I'm not sure where the word Khan comes from. Anyway, and constant technological innovation. To be idle is to be afraid here. The Empyrean is busy at every hour. And we got a port report. Okay, so I can ask about the transit relay to the Reach order. No, that's that. I thought it's the same length of title. I thought this was going to be the transit relay to the other one, but nope. Few diplomats would accept a posting here if they couldn't return to British territory. They know a way back. The gentleman is immediately obliging. I don't know who this gentleman is, but it's the one I'm talking to. We really should put a sign up. It lies to the north of Pan, close by, clockwise around the region from here. It's under Imperial control, of course, in accordance with the treaty. He smiles, the broad smile of a practiced liar. We thought it would be a nice gesture. Let them think they control their borders and all. For all his confidence, he checked for Imperians in earshot before saying that. I'm gonna say, so let's see, clockwise around the region from here, that's easy, north of Pan, close by. We should probably try to find it. We should definitely try to find it. Let's introduce myself to the embassy. They might be glad to receive news from London. Few captains there venture into Eleutheria. The embassy is a fine example of Georgian architecture. Inside, the elegance gives way to a pandemonium of desks where bureaucrats minutely scrutinize their correspondence. Any mistake could trigger a summons to the Khan and the possible expulsion of the embassy. Each is hunched with age, with hair as white as lustrum snow. The ambassador's secretary is assigned to handle incoming captains. He reaches over a mountain range of papers with a visa. Please don't make additional work for us. If you must visit the city, be polite. I can now visit the embassy. And that is the city? Huh. The ambassador is always glad to receive guests. Suitably respectable ones, at least. Oh yeah, there's things in here. I can smuggle stuff. I can't do anything, but yeah. The game is too precarious at present. What's going on with that? The ambassador greets you in his study. Instead of a fire burning in the hearth, there is an electrical heater that smells faintly of burning hair. Everything else is comfortably old-fashioned, from the creaking leather to the armchairs, to the vintage of brandy in the drinks cabinets. Okay, well, it's a small place. We can repair our locomotive. For free, or not for free, for money. It certainly isn't for free. It costs about the same as what you'd expect. Let's go ahead and do that. Pay 30, get our hull back to maximum. Pretty good. The visa checkout, a modest checkpoint stands at the end of the lane of lions and unicorns. Visitors to the Empyrean must have their papers checked. There's a queue to get past the guards, but it moves efficiently. Let's have my visa checked by the guards. They are ready to inspect your papers. You are welcomed to the, quote, one true civilization in Eleutheria, unquote. You are as free to explore as any citizen. And now we have access to things. There's the one. A modest checkpoint stands at the end of the lane of lions and unicorns. But, I looked at that already. So I can go to Shangtu, or to the Khan's Market, or to Ovo of Returned Skies. The Ovo? I don't know what that is. I can also journey towards Borangarel Graveyard. Is that... Yeah, the navigator. They need something in here. The fortunate navigator knows the way. Best not tell the guards where you're going, however. Oh yeah, let's find out. Tourists have no business in graveyards. Gawping at tombs is a peculiarity of the British, viewed with suspicion. Each street is lit by evenly placed electric lights. The light is cold and casts hard shadows. Empyrean citizens hurry by in silks and cloth. There is always somewhere to be in the Empyrean. All who live here work. There's no space for idleness. I'm gonna spot a bespectacled official. An Imperial man has been following you since you left the Lane of Lions and Unicorns. They didn't scroll down. A bespectacled official sidles, yes, next to you and adjusts his cravat. I need an observer to bring me the latest ongoings in Eleutheria. A traveler would suit my purposes very well. Perhaps we could discuss it over a little tea and a friendly game of Mahjong. There's a little park on the Lane of Lions and Unicorns. I'll be by the rosebush. I can walk away. The gentleman must be a member of the Rose Without Thorns, the Imperium's foreign officers. He wishes you to spy for him. What does it mean to walk away if I'm acknowledging that he wishes me to spy for him? I'm gonna give my assent. This may prove profitable. You nod. Yeah, a nod is enough. The official adjusts his glasses. You go your separate ways. Okay. And that was a pure coincidence. Or not really coincidence, but there it is. Because now we're actually doing the quest. I'm going to enter the Borangarel graveyard. Some of the stone tombs are as small as a locomotive's brig. Others are large as bank vaults, with walls twice as thick. Electricity is not wasted on the dead. Instead, a caretaker regularly replaces the candles in every nook, on every corner of each plinth. The embalmed rest in an unsteady gloom. Brooding stone shadows shift uneasily. And I can steal the corpse right away, or I can distract the caretaker, which is probably a better thing, because I have visions of heavens for days. She works in the flickering dark, away from the Empyrean's electric light. Perhaps she'd appreciate hearing of the incandescently sublime. Of course, who wouldn't? The caretaker sits with you on a low stone slab at the far edge of the graveyard. She listens in silence. A flaring candle catches something glinting on her cheek. When you leave, she remains in quiet contemplation. The navigator is waiting by the graveyard gate. He grins awkwardly. He has used rope to tie the corpse's desiccated wrists to its ankles and is wearing it like a knapsack. The corpse's head lolls against his shoulder, its embalmed face almost restful. Back to your locomotive, the navigator meets your eye, then bursts into incredulous laughter. Because of how he was carrying the corpse, I suppose? Or because just he's nervous. It's fine. Wait, what? We're back out here? I mean, I suppose I can do this every time? I can't. More time must pass before this is available. How curious. It's like, yeah, well, there's a lot of locations like this. The bespectacled, that's the one. The bespectacled official. He greets you at his customary table in the park, wearing a warm smile so genuine it must be practiced. Ah, Doctor, will you join me in playing my favorite game? It is clear he is not speaking of Mahjong, though the table is set and ready for a polite round. Am I good at this? Do I even know how to play? I can smuggle visions in many things, donate plaques to the Dowser engines, which will lower my terror, but I do need a plaque from a Dowser engine, so that won't do it. I can also ask about the Khan's current interests, which probably... let's play a game of Mahjong first with the official. The air is warm, the tea is hot, and the moon is burning bright. The unspoken business of spycraft can wait. The official offers you 2 teas, one more suited to the English palate, the other to that of Empyreans. There's value in being comfortable with both sides, he says. I spent some time in London myself, many years ago. A fine place, fine people. Alas, family duties called, as did my current position serving the Rose Without Thorns. I do still like to keep up with the latest gossip, however. My generous Khan is known to value it as well. Yeah, let's ask about the Khan's current interests, on the off chance you could be traveling in that direction. The House of Rods and Chains remains an uncomfortable mystery on our borders. It is a difficult place for our people to remain inconspicuous inside. Perhaps you could be my eyes. The official carefully places a Mahjong tile onto the board. Your move. House of Rods and Chains lies to the southwest of Pan. A request in Well, I know where it is. So I just need to go there? I suppose we could. I mean, we're not gonna. I mean, not immediately anyway. Eventually we will, but we won't do it immediately because I do want to find the, I do want to find the thing. The thing that we need to find. I mean, you know, of course. The blue arsenal, we can buy more of these, which we probably don't need. Let's buy a couple more of those, just in case. The illuminated engineering adds a different thing, and I think we're leaving. And of course we don't have, because I reloaded, because, you know, it's not recording the same day as the last episode was recorded. We don't have the enemies over yonder, over there. So let's send the bat out. Lovely. And we have one thing, so it's over there. Oh no, I'm going the wrong direction. Whoa, this engine is fast. It's noticeable, the difference. Wow, so much more maneuverable. Unless they patched the game and just made all the engines more maneuverable. Whatever. This relay station returns to the Reach. It is under strict control of the Empyrean. There's things. Yeah, this is great. This is a great ship. I like it. We got transit relay. Wow, it's also very fast at low speed, if that makes sense. Like it accelerates fast. Maybe top speed is not the same, but it accelerates very fast. So I can present myself to the customs, or to customs. But here is how we leave. A stone edifice scintillant with sigils is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is a Singh-Jenkins relay, allowing transport via a loophole in some cosmic mandate to a far-flung district of heaven. This one leads to the Reach, the tentative domain of Victoria. The Empyrean has staffed the relay with smartly dressed officials with military bearing. Londoners, of course, may not travel on the magnanimity of the Eagle can. You will need to pay. Yeah, we won't actually pay, but we have our way forward, which does mean that we're not stranded in here, which is interesting. I really thought we were. So I sent the bat again out. And found nothing. The bat did. Yeah. Oh my god, this is... The quick acceleration is really good for not strafing, because you can change direction a lot more tightly. It's not so much about the speed of rotation as much as it is about how much speed then you apply after rotating. So it's really good. So let's explore. These skies are just wide. I wonder how this thing works. Off we go. Your dog enjoys your breakneck speed. Of course he does. He leans from an open window, tongue flapping. Of course. I don't like the thunder. I'm sort of missing things on the north, but it's fine. I hear Curator's hunt here. Oh, that's bad news then. Send the bat out. Oh, what the heck? Okay, slow down. We know what these are. The useless cat, to the detriment of your crew, has discovered he cannot digest peppers. How dare you? How dare you? Don't give peppers to the cat. Okay, I see my terror. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes, they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp nest. Reckon it's a curator's egg, they say, carefully handing it to you. It looks delicate, but has a heft to it, as if something dense is nestled beneath all the papery outer layers. So I can take it on board or throw it away. Let's take it on board. Hopefully we don't take terror. So eggs can be sold at St. Dominic's Station in London, Wolvesey Station in New Winchester, and King's Idle in Pan. Surprisingly, we didn't get attacked. I did break my ship a little bit, but that's fine. It's only 2. Those violins sort of scared me a little bit. You might have heard them. So, yeah, we're going to these things. Okay, treasure. It's another one. We can just take them on board? Yeah, you hear... I'll take their eggs. It's fine, the Curator don't need them. I mean, the Curator inside might need it, but... I'm taking the Curator inside as well. Not just the egg. Okay. So we're doing... Oh! The Chagatai expansion. Man, that thunder is spooky. It's also very quiet in here for some reason. Are we getting... Oh, no, don't do that. Do this. What is the noise? Oh, that's what we're hearing. Oh, did you see a big thing? Because I think I saw a big thing. What are you doing? Are you friends? Yeah. There's something here. Like flying around? Or is that just a lightning storm? Are you just going around? It might have been a lightning storm. Oh, I think our terror goes up in that, though. Not ideal. Send the bat. This bat has range. How did I get that? This thing is good. And look at that. We found nothing again, because of course, there is nothing. Friend? Your scout complains about the cold. Yeah. And it is indeed a friend. So we started off over there. Seriously, how did I find... Oh, because we were sort of close. Potentially. Oh, that's the sound. I'm not really sure where it's coming from, but... The Belt of Midnight, an engineer whispers. Beware of Dowsers. Oh, that'd be a good thing. Oh my god, what the heck is going on in the world? So those are half can. Some of them are cannons. Oh, that. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just one of those. That was unfortunate. I'm going all out. Yep. Whew. The terror is a problem here, so that's why. So let's see. Try to gain bronze wood. Gain experience and scraps of ancient knowledge. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. And now also it's complicated because I don't know what this guy is. Enemy? I would say so. Woohoo! That's what you get, you jerk, trying to flank me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, why is it taking so long to die? My god, that thing is strong. Okay, let's, yeah, 100%, scavenge its plating. Yeah. I mean, do I lose crew for that? Partial success. Call engineers back. Yeah. We gained terror. Oh, we did get a plaque. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so it's not the same as we did before. The ravaged vessel is silent. Its flags have been torn off. Its name obliterated with lamp black. The Dowsers are fanatical devotees of the liberation of night. They attack any engine that dares poison the dark with its light. Oh, okay, well, thanks for telling me. After I killed you, the lamplight flickers as your crew work. They're nervous, and with shaking hands come mistakes, and with mistakes, arguments. That was a 100% chance to succeed, by the way, and it was a partial success. The ruin of the Dowser groans ominously. There's still movement inside. As they clamber back aboard, you see the relief on their faces. You leave the Dowser and anything that survives in its lightless corridors to be cold to the cold sky. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now our hull is a little bit smashed up, but the Terror is by far and away the biggest problem here. Hopefully that's not another. Okay. Stygian Expanse is where we are. I heard Heaven's Library was destroyed, the crewman whispers. That's unlucky. I'd rather not have to fight you. I'll see you later, I suppose. No, you don't. Where are we right now? Well, we're just going into a new direction. Oh, this place. I know this place. Yeah, we're going back to Pan. Because we need to fix our engine there. The Crepusculus. And we got the Paper Tiger. The wreck gleams with frost, as is often the case. I can force the door open, but let's just fix our ship a little bit. That was a huge amount of fix. But then again, our ship is a little bit broken, or a little bit less powerful than usual, or than I am used to. Chug, chug, chug. Are you calculating things, game? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, we're going south here. I think it's all gonna be treasure. This scout is gonna, like, it's game-changing. Especially for an area like this. You need the scout. Well, I mean, I guess you don't. It'd be good if the scout could mark areas as already explored, so you wouldn't need the you wouldn't have the constant pressing of must destroy all fog of war, which is the thing that happens to me. Must reveal all the map. And I mean, I think, oh yeah, there it is. There's the Terror. And I think in this Let's Play, we've already seen proof of why it's important to get rid of all the fog of war, because we missed a whole section in the very first map. So let's see. We can burn fuel. Oh, you are in possession of a certain otherworldly artifact. It has begun to appear persistently in your dreams. Never prominent, but always present. Sat innocuously on a mantelpiece, half hidden in a shadowed corner. Carried, casually, by a loved one. I can burn it, a more certain approach. That'll cost fuel, but it will also burn the otherworldly artifact, which is not a problem. You stoke the fire pit to a roaring blaze and cast the artifact inside. The flames leap. That night, your dreams are your own. Nothing intrudes on them. Except the hiccup. Except your own familiar fears and fancies. Oh, fears and fancies. Isn't that what one dreams of? Not really. Not really. I am fortunate not to have nightmares, but also, it's also not the fancies. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. So I don't know. Everybody's not the same, I suppose. So we're going back to Pan, but there's something over here that we must absolutely visit before we head in Pan's direction. I don't remember that Pan can actually get rid of my terror, so we're in dire straits in that regard. And we gotta get a little bit of food over here. Another chug. What the heck is this? Oh, it's one of the houses. Oh. Yeah, I know. That didn't hit. The particle effects are really cool, but it didn't hit. Okay. So I guess it's settled then. It's the curators that make that leathery sound that we were just hearing now, and sometimes hear. Oh, we got another one over there. Oh, now these are the ones I think that give me food. Captain, there's good eating on a partner eel. That's the name of that. So those are eels. Right. I thought they would be like a single entity. Our terror is a problem. I don't know what's getting to 100% means. I imagine death. I imagine you die. Okay. I don't think we're gonna lose terror. This ship is really nice. I'm really happy with it. On the moving around and whatnot. We did lose terror. It's the hour of leaving. I mean, it was already, I think. But the hour of leaving. Anyway, that's going to be that for today, because I am out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.